society. The real underlying question that people really want to know is should they be?
Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Girl Talk. I want you all to take a moment and just begin to like and share. Sorry, y'all. Begin to like and share this video. So excited to be with you all for our November edition of Girl Talk. So let's do some likes and some shares in the comments. So nice to see you all again. We are here. It seems like every time I say this every Girl Talk, but it seems like we just had Girl Talk, and then here we are again, sitting down just to have a conversation. So hi Brandy, thank you so much. Hi Monty. I'm excited. For those who don't know, I'm gonna throw this back up here again. Heart's Cry is available on all digital media outlets. I'm so excited about Heart Cry. You know, this is a song that I wrote on my own. This is a song that speaks to the cry of our heart. It's not about things, it's not about what we have going on, it's not about any of that, but it is all about pleasing God, and it's all about wanting more of Him. And so I'm very, very excited about this. And normally I would have more announcements. I don't have any more announcements today, so we're going to get ready to get right back into it. Hey, no, little darling. We're going to get ready to go back into it today. I want to talk to you all about character. Because one thing that I have noticed with our people, with our culture, is that we have great ideas. We have a lot of things that we're trying to do. We have dreams and visions of where we're trying to go. We know what we want to accomplish. We kind of know the way that we want to get to what it is that we're trying to accomplish. But a lot of what we're missing is character. Guys, you don't realize character will take you a long way. Character, because I don't care what God is calling you to. I don't care what God has placed in your hands. Sometimes when you meet people, you won't meet them in the capacity of your calling. For instance, let's say that you are a preacher. You won't necessarily, you're going to meet people outside of the preaching arena. You're going to meet people in the grocery store. You're going to meet people if you work a job on your job. You're going to meet people in school if you're in school. You're going to meet people when you're out at the mall or when you go to pick up food. You're going to come in contact with people. And so people aren't going to notice you just because you are there and you say, well, I am evangelist or minister or missionary or whoever, so and so. They're going to notice how you carry yourself. They're going to notice how you act. They're going to notice how you respond. They're going to notice your character. And so I think that a lot of times we kill our witness. We kill our witness because we don't have character. And if we don't have character, it kind of kills what I'm trying to do. I can have the greatest idea in the world and not have character to go behind it. And I just lost an idea because I didn't have what I needed to carry me to that next place. And so it's very important while we're in this phase of life where we are trying to pursue and go after those things that God is trying to take us to. It's important that we let our character begin to speak for us. It matters how we talk to people. Guys, I promise you, it really matters how we talk to people. And I know we think that I mean, well, I was having a bad day, or I was having a bad moment, or I just didn't feel right at that time. That's not an excuse to treat people and talk to people any kind of way. It matters how you talk to people, because let me tell you something. I don't care what you do, I don't care where you go, I don't care how it sounds. People are going to remember how you talk to them and how you treat them more than they're going to remember what you do for them. It matters. Come on now, for those of us who can remember a time in our lives where someone said something negative to us, we can tell you exactly around what age it was, where they when it was said to us. We can tell you kind of where we were. We can tell you how it made us feel, because words matter. And so if we don't learn how to govern our words, if we don't learn how to talk to people and treat people, we're going to lose ourselves. And this is not just about ministry, guys. This is life. This is life. No one's going to want to book you for your business and you don't know how to treat people. You can have the greatest ideas in the world and not have leadership capabilities, and you will lose it, because it matters. It matters how you treat people. And a lot of what I have found is this: a lot of the reasons why we treat people the way we treat people, it has nothing to do with them. It has to do with what has happened to us in our lifetime on our journey of life. But how fair is it for us to allow and make everyone else that we come in contact with pay for the mistakes of somebody who hurt us years ago? Pay for the mistakes of somebody who took advantage of us years ago. What if you went to go in a store and the guy said in the store, oh no, I'm not serving any black women because 12 years ago I had a black woman come in here and I tried to serve her and she tried to rob the place. So I no longer allow black women to shop in my store. That's crazy. But that's how we end up treating people in life. One person did us wrong, and now everybody that we come in contact with, we're nasty to, we're rude to, we don't know how to treat them. We really don't want them around. We're pushing them away. Why? Because we have to get ourselves to a place where we learn that our character speaks a lot about where we are in life. Our character speaks to where we are in life. Our character speaks to where we are in our healing process, because the fact that I'm able to talk to people any kind of way and treat people any kind of way lets me know that there's some stuff in my life that I have not dealt with. There's some stuff in my life that I have not fully settled. There's some stuff in my life that I have not allowed myself to be healed in. If we don't heal and get ourselves together, our character is going to destroy us, period. On our journey where we're trying to go, our character is going to destroy us because we're not real with ourselves. And we're so, let me tell you, we're so unreal with ourselves till we'll say, well, that's just the way I am. That's just the way God made me. That's just the way I've always been. And it's not. It's not who you've always been. You did not come out of your mother's womb mean and nasty to people. You did not come out of your mother's womb wanting to talk to people any kind of way. You did not come out of your mother's womb selfish and nasty and no people skills. You didn't come out like that. When you were 2 and 3 years old, you did not act like that. You didn't respond like that. You wanted to play with everybody. That's who we are as children. And so it's the things in our lives that begin to shape us and make us into who we are. But we got to recognize that some of those things that we think that's just a part of who we are is toxic behavior. Some of us, we are the top. We always holler about, I'm cutting toxic people out my life. I'm getting rid of toxic people out my life. I don't have time for negativity. I'm protecting my peace. But sometimes the very thing that's disturbing your peace is you. Sometimes the very thing that is causing you to be the way you are is you. Sometimes we are what is holding us back. We are what is causing us to be left behind. We are what is causing us to miss on opportunities. It's not that we don't have a great idea. It's not that God has not given us creativity. It's not that God has not given us resources. It's not that God has not put what we need in our hands, but it's because we have accepted the toxic in us as okay. But we can point out the toxic in everybody else. That's not good, is it? That's not good, y'all. We should not be able to point out what's toxic in everybody else and not see. The scripture even says, y'all, and I know this is girl talk and all of this is, we're talking about all different things. But listen, the scripture tells us, how can you remove what's in your neighbor's eye and you got a whole beam in yours? There was an old Cortez song that used to say, sweep around your own front door for you try to sweep around mine. Because it's easy to see what's wrong with you. It's easy for me to look at you and see what's wrong with you. I can look at you right now and point out every one of your flaws. But can I look at myself and see what's wrong? Or have I accepted what I am and I've deemed where I am as okay? It's not okay for me to be the way that I am. It's not okay for me to be okay with pushing everybody out of my life. It's not okay for me to be okay with not walking in integrity. It's not okay for me to be okay with talking to people any kind of way. It's not okay for me to be okay with always being so negative about it. That's not okay. And that's not who I was created to be. That's not who you were created to be. That's not who we were created to be. And until we get real with us, we got to get real with us. Our character is a reflection of us. Character is who they used to tell us in school. Character is what you do when no one is watching. How are you when you by yourself? How are you when it's just you? Do you need people to feel validated? Do you need people around you to tell you that you're beautiful? Do you need people around you to tell you that you're creative? Do you need people around you? Of course, we all need encouragement. But if all the encouragement were to stop, if it all were to cease, would you be okay? And if the answer is no, then that speaks to your character. If they all walk away, there was a oh, I know I'm on the quartet songs tonight, but there was an old quartet song you say, if I never see my name in lights, and if I never see the world's delights, and if I can't drive all across the land, he said, Lord, please let my soul be right. If we don't deal with us, that inner me, that inner us, we're always going to be held back. Opportunity will come and be in our hand. I'm hold out these Pastor McCants candy papers, y'all. It'll be like this, like me trying to hold it, but my hands are open because character exposes the holes in my life. Character exposes the open places in my life. Character shows me where I'm missing things and where I'm lacking. And it'll always slip through my hands if I don't develop my character. Everything, God, that's like me trying to pour water out of this cup into my hands until my character begins to get developed. All it's going to do is fall because there's no foundation to hold it together. And if we don't allow ourselves to get real with us, opportunities will come in our hands and it'll fall. Finances will come in our hands and they'll fall. Relationships will come in our hands and they'll fall. Our moment will come in our hands and we'll drop it because our character will not allow us to have a solid foundation for it to sit in. It's like trying to hold on to sand with my hands out. There's space here. There's nothing sealed. It's not sealed here. There's open spaces that I need to deal with in my life. I need to deal with the hurt. I need to deal with the rejection. I need to deal with the abuse. I need to deal with the part of me that likes the abuse. I need to deal with the part of me that keeps going back even when I know it's no good for me. I need to deal with the part of me that continues to talk down to myself and tell myself I'm not worth it. I'm not capable of it. I'll never have it. I don't deserve it. I need to deal with me. I need to deal with my mama issues. I need to deal with my daddy issues. I need to deal with the issues of why my siblings don't like me. I need to deal with the issues that I always need somebody to validate me in my corner. Until I deal with these, my hands are always open and it's always going to fall through. I got to deal with me. Character. Character says, let's deal with you. Let's deal with your flaws. Character says, put me under the microscope so I can deal with me. Yo, we're missing it and we're going to miss it. Pastor McCants told us the other night that we have to manage our moment. But I can't manage my moment until I deal with me. If God were to give you what you've been praying for right now, would you take it and manage it, or would you lose it? Would it fall through your hands? Would you lose that moment? If he answered the prayer, if he dropped the amount of money that you need right now, could you manage it? If the call came right now and said, I see what you do. I see how you model. I see how you take pictures. I see how you sing. I see how you act. I see how you cook. If it came right now, somebody called and said, I've been watching you and I see you. Your name came across my plate and I want to drop it in your hand right now. I want you to come right now and fly with me across the world and handle my business. I want you to be my photographer, or my singer, or my cook, or my chef, or my model. Could you manage it? Or are you going to miss it because you still got daddy issues? Are you going to miss it because you still got issues with your mama? Are you going to miss it because your heart's still broken from the last relationship? Are you going to miss it because you're still dwelling on the abuse of your past? No, that does not say that what happened to you was okay. No, that does not say that your life was perfect. But what it does say is, I can't allow what's toxic here to be toxic in me for the rest of my life. It has to stop now. Some of the stuff that we're killing in our lives, the generational curses that we're trying to kill in our lives, is stopping with us. But it stops with us not just by us declaring it. It stops with us making a decision that's going to affect my next. I made a decision. In my family, women always get pregnant early. That was in my family. I made a decision that it stops with me. I did. I said, it stops with me. I will be the last child person in my family to get pregnant early. My children are not going to go through that. It takes more than me declaring my children are not going to go through that. It takes me, let's see what led up to. I can't speak for my mom and them. I can't speak for my aunties and them. I can't speak for none of that. But what I can speak for is me. And I can speak for what I did in my life that led me to make the decisions that I make. And I know one of the things that led me to make some decisions that I made was a lack of communication. So I keep that communication line open with my children. I talk to them about sex and the things they need to know, about protection, about abstaining themselves and holding. I talk to them about that stuff. Because if it's going to stop with me, I got to make the decisions to make it stop with me. It takes more than you declaring. It stops with me. How? How are you going to stop it? We got to make a decision. We must make a decision on how we're going to go into our next. We say all the time, if you take care of today, tomorrow will take care of itself. But a lot of times, what we do is we don't take care of today because we're so busy focusing on yesterday. We can't focus on yesterday. Yesterday is done. I got to focus on the day so I can get to tomorrow. But I'll miss it with no character. I don't know how to treat people. I don't know how to talk to people. Y'all, this is good to me today. This is good to me today. We have to make a decision. We got to decide that where I am is not where I want to be for the rest of my life. We have to decide that what I'm going through now, I don't want to be in this same cycle for the rest of my life. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do to get myself out of this cycle? What am I, how am I going to do it? I got to make that decision now, today. Character will take you a long way. People skills matter. Come on now, y'all. We done been in some restaurants and we've been in some um grocery stores. We've been in some malls and some shopping places. People skills matter. Cause I don't know about y'all. I can only speak for me. I am one of the cheapest people. Y'all, I'm one of the cheapest people I know. I am cheap. When I say I'm cheap, I am so cheap. I have a really hard time, especially um um I'll spend on other people like that. It won't bother me like that. I will spend on other people. When it comes to spending money on me, I'm like, nah. And I will talk myself completely out of it. But when I do decide to spend my money somewhere, how your people skills and how you treat me when I walk in your establishment or I come in your presence will make me decide on whether I'm going to buy into your product or whether I'm not. I will not spend my money in a place where I feel like it's not valued. That's just me. If I were to go in um the I was about to say I say the Gucci store. I say the Coach store. I'm not a name brand person like that, but I'll say let's say if I go in the Coach store and let's say I'm going to either let's say I'm gonna buy me a Coach bag. I'm gonna get me a Coach bag and a wallet. I'm gonna treat myself to this Coach bag and this wallet, and the salesperson starts treating me like I don't have the money to afford it. I leave. I'm not gonna spend my money there. I'm not gonna do it because it matters to me. My money is valuable to me. It's valuable to me, y'all. If we like that with our money, why are we not like that with ourselves? Why do we accept things that aren't healthy and we make it okay? It's not okay. If nobody values you, you have to value you. Because let me tell you something. It's just like my mama used to tell me growing up, and she didn't say it often because my mama was not the kind of person that liked having company over. But whenever there was a rare occasion where we got to have company over, my mama used to tell us how you treat your house is how other people will treat your house. If they see you come in and take your shoes off, and you're very particular, knocking your feet off at the door, very particular about taking your shoes off. They see you get something to drink and rinse the cup out and put it in the sink. People follow your lead. Yo, that's how people treat you in life. It's the same way. How they see you treat you is how they'll treat you. If they see that you don't really care about yourself, they're not going to esteem you more than you esteem you. If they see that how you reject yourself and how you talk down, I'm gonna treat you the same way. If they see that you allow that type of behavior, then they're gonna treat you like that. And the first thing they're gonna come to you and say is, well, you let so and so talk to you like that. You let so and so treat you like that. I watched you be with the same dude, you let him hit on you like that. You let him treat you like that. So why is it not okay for me to do it? You set the standards for what you accept in your life. You set the standard. I'm going to say that again. You set the standard for what you allow in your life. So, what kind of standard are you setting? Everybody on here is a queen. You are beautiful. You are important. You matter. You are creative. My husband tells me, because my shirt said this queen makes 30 look good. And my husband tells me all the time, let go of my shirt. Because I'm not 30 anymore. I'm gonna put a plus by the 30. And but the queen part for me, it has nothing to do with the 30. It has to do with the queen. Because I know I'm a queen. And I don't accept nothing less. That was instilled in me. And maybe everybody's story is not the same. Everybody didn't have that esteem. But right now, in this moment, is when you should start esteeming yourself. No, I'm a queen. I'm not accepting less. I'm not going to accept you talking to me any kind of way. I'm not going to accept you treating me any kind of way. I'm not going to accept you just handling me any kind of way. No, you're not just going to give me anything. Oh, she thinks she better than everybody. No, I think I'm a queen. And I think I'm not going to lower myself because you refuse to come up. No, no, no. I know who I am. I know who I am. And I'm secure in that. And I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to allow myself to be downgraded and devalued and treated with disrespect just because you can't handle my capacity. No, no, no. I'm not going to allow myself to be downgraded because you can't handle it. No. No. Y'all, we got to stop this. We have to stop this. We've got to stop devaluing ourselves for other people. Accepting toxic behavior because we don't want them to leave. I will peace out you in a minute. Peace out. You gotta go. I'm not. No, 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 no. It's not. That's not okay. That's not okay. I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting that negative behavior. I'm not accepting that toxic behavior. I'm not accepting that. That's not okay. And it's not who I am. And I know that I'm worth more. And I know that I have value. And I know that I have purpose. And I know that God loves me. And I know that He created me for better and for greater. And I'm not going to allow you to treat me less than who I am just so you can stay in my life. Peace out. Because if the only way that you can value me is by talking down to me, if the only way that you're going to stay a part of my life is that you get to treat me any kind of way, then bye. Chucking up the deuces, because that means that you weren't supposed to be there anyway. Not accepting that. We accept too much of that. I just, maybe I made too much of a big deal out of it. I mean, all he did was hit. No! There is no all he did is hit me. No! Bye. Oh, I mean, he's not that bad. Just when he gets angry, he just cusses me out. That's not okay. I mean, she's my friend. I know sometimes like it looks like she be using me, but I mean, she's the only friend I got, and I can remember sometimes in my life when she's been there for me. No, that's not okay. I don't care who it is, pastor. You call a sister, auntie, friend. It is not okay for anybody to abuse you and take advantage of you in your life. And sometimes you got to know how to thank people for the season that they were in your life and move on. Holding on to people because they were there one time in my life when I was the lowest. So now you owe them to talk to you how they want to talk to you for the rest of your life. The devil is a liar. No, that's not okay. It's not okay. Because if you're my friend, if you're my friend, you wouldn't treat me any kind of way and then hold it over my head about the times that you were there for me. If you got to keep reminding me when you were there, God, that's good. If you got somebody in your life that has to constantly remind you of how they were there for you, that means that they were not there more than they were. Woo! Y'all, that is good stuff. Nobody should have to keep telling you. You remember the time when I was no, because that means there was a lot of times that you weren't. You got to keep telling me about the time. You remember when you almost took your life and I was there for you and you gonna treat me like this? Yeah, but what about the other times when I had to cry in my room by myself? What about the other times when there was somebody else that was there? What about the times when God came in himself and stopped me? You think you're special? You think you get to downgrade and talk to me any kind of way just because you were there in a weak moment of my life? I thank you. I thank you for your service. But the abuse and the toxic stuff stops here. My debt to you has been paid. Thank you for allowing God to use you in that capacity. But at this point, we're moving on. I'm not that person anymore. I'm not that little girl anymore. I'm not that young lady anymore. We accept too much junk, y'all. We accept too much junk. And people take advantage of us because they feel like I was there for you. Congratulations. When you were 2, the walker was there for you. But at some point, you had to let it go. God, that's good. Whew. At some point, y'all, you had to let it go. The bottle was there for you. It was your means of survival and sustainment at one time. But it was a point in your life where the bottle could no longer handle where you went to go. And so you had to let go of the bottle and pick up the spoon so that you could pick up the table food. Why are we holding on to bottle people in our lives and we still eating table food? I don't have to be reminded of what the bottle did for me. I thank you for what you were in that season of my life, but now I've moved on to something else. Y'all. We got to stop accepting junk. Junk. I used to y'all know them things that come in the mail and it's like the sales paper. They come around the first of the month or so and it's all the coupons and stuff for the rest of the month. And I always used to save them. I'd save them. I clip them out. And save them because I used to say I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna use them sometime this month. Every time I go out to eat, they in the house. Every time I get ready to go to the restaurant, I'm like, dog, I had a coupon at home. It's in the house. And after a while, I notice I go in my kitchen and my junk drawer is full. My little drawer with all my coupons is full. Because I'm holding on to that stuff. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna use it. But some of that stuff, it's time to let it go. We don't keep the stroller. We don't keep the bottles. We don't keep the diapers and the formula. If anything, if my baby grows out of it, I find another child that can use it. Y'all catch this in the spirit. Some stuff you need to let go of because the season is up. I thank you, but it's time for me to I gotta move on. I gotta move on. And I know we love to say, when we elevate, we gotta cut people off. When we elevate, we gotta cut people off. It's not necessarily, it's not cutting people off, but I just outgrew it. I outgrew it. I don't need that anymore. We have to let stuff go. We gotta let it go. It's not okay. Boy, I remember when I used to use that walker and it sure did help me. And I just hate to get rid of it because I owe it so much. No, graduate, graduate. Be an alumni of the walker. some relationships in your life you need to be an alumni of. Yeah, yeah, I had to graduate. It's some relationships that we hold on to that we need to let go of. Let go. And let me tell you what sucks you back in. Memories. I remember how it used to be. Oh, that used to be our song. Oh, that used to be. Oh man, yeah, we. Oh yeah, we used to go to that restaurant right there in Sunny. What that song say? I'm gonna leave the quartet community alone today. That song say precious memories. How they linger. But sometimes you gotta let that stuff go. Cause you'll sit down and you'll dwell on that and you get stuck there. Don't be stuck. I'm trying to go somewhere. While I'm building my character, a part of building my character is not getting stuck. I can't get stuck. I gotta keep moving forward. I can't keep going back. I can't keep going back. Cause why? There's nothing for me back there. Everything back there, either I mastered it or it was a lesson. I gotta move forward. We've got to move forward. We gotta move forward, y'all. This is good stuff. Yo, our character makes a world of difference. And the way we develop character is to be real with ourselves. We got to be real with who we are, who we really are. We got to be real with who we really are. Our private fears, our private thoughts, our private failures. We got to be real with that stuff. Cuz sometimes we can be so used to putting on a mask for people till it's hard for us to come and tell you what's really going on with us. We don't even know how to unveil. I wrote a song a long, well, it hasn't been that long ago, maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, called Behind the Veil. It says, behind the veil is where your glory reigns. We enter in and lay before his throne. We bow down and worship. We offer you the sacrifice of worship. Behind the veil is where you dwell. Lord, we enter behind the veil. When I get, that's why our prayer time is so important. That's why our meditation time is so important. That's why our time with God is so important. Because I don't care what I have to be to everybody else in my life. I need that time where I can take off the mask. Y'all know how it is. We in the midst of a pandemic now. There's times when we get in there, I don't know about y'all. When I get in the car, or maybe when y'all get in your dorm room or in your home, whatever, I get in the car, first thing I do, I pull off that mask so I can breathe. It was necessary. Catch it, y'all. Catch this. That mask was necessary for where I was because I couldn't afford to be exposed to everybody. But in the comforts of my car, in the comforts of my home, I can unveil. Some of us need to unveil. We need to unveil before God. We need to be real with Him about our hurts, our shortcomings, our failures, our desires, our dreams, our goals, what we've been through, how it made us feel. We need to unveil. We need to take off the mask so that we can breathe, so that He can pour into us, so that we can commune with Him. We need that one-on-one time with Him. We got to be real. Character will take you a long way. All right, y'all talk to me for a minute. Y'all talk to me for a minute. Talk to me. 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 Now, our character is important. Our character is so important. All right. Well, we're coming down to the end of our journey. Want to remind you all that our next girl talk will be December the 4th. December 4th, we will commune with our last girl talk of 2020. I'm excited. I am so excited. Y'all, this started off as just Pastor McCants was talking to me about doing this. I was like, yeah, no. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. And now just looking at how it's grown and I get to share with you all. Just having girl talk. I can't wait till we can do this in person, so we can get together in our PJs and have our big slumber party or whatever. I'm excited. So um December 4th will be our last girl talk of 2020. I want you all to invite everyone you know. Amen. I think I might do a giveaway for that last girl talk. Whoever you invite, have them to type in the comments invited by and your name. And the person with the most people invited will get a gift from me. Will get a gift from me. So let's not forget, I don't have the link to um the Girl Talk t-shirts. If you would like a Girl Talk t-shirt, please, please, please inbox me and I'll send you the link. I think the shirt's $20. I'll send you a link so that you can go and order the Girl Talk t-shirt. It's gonna be it says Girl Talk well, this don't look at this. It says Girl Talk, a conversation for millennials. And so get your Girl Talk t-shirts, and I'm excited to be with you all again this time next month, December 4th. We're going to be right back here for Girl Talk. Until next time, I love you all. You all have a great night and see you all again next